right, what is going on, everyone? Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed this week's episode. I did get some more bluegill fishing in there for y'all. And as people will have seen, did get 3 gills and did a little fillet video on them as well. Had 1 really nice gill and 2 gills on the medium side, more towards the small side, I guess. But that is all right. You know, I've got a plan of what I'm going to do with them tonight. Never done anything like this before. But tonight, what I'm going to do is I've got a little bit, about 1/3 of a can left of Spam here that I had for my last Spam fry when I had my sandwich. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry up what's left of this Spam and the bluegills together in the same pan. And then I'm going to make a Sammy. So let's just let's start out by slicing up this Spam. Guess I will use my bushcraft knife because, well, I really need my fillet knife. I really do. I'm going to set that can down right there. I'm going to set that bowl right there. Right over here behind me is my fillet knife. I'm going to grab it real quick. I would just like to be able to slice this Spam up kind of thin, you know. Can't really do that with my bushcraft knife. It is a thick blade. All right, let's see here. How we're going to go about this, y'all? All right, that little slice came out right good. And also, I don't think I mentioned with tonight's dinner, I guess I'm also going to have me a serving of corn. I hope I'm not doing too much. I do not want to get stuffed. That is not my idea. I don't like getting stuffed. Not good at all. Alright, one more little slice of this. Well, might as well fry it all, I guess. I reckon ain't much of it left. Not enough to put back in the can and stick back in the ice chest and all that. So, I'm just going to go ahead and slice it up. We'll have me 1 or 2 little slices of this. Straight up, you know. Like I'm sure I have been seen to do before. See if I can get a piece of paper towel here without too much trouble, and apparently no. There we go. Wipe off my fillet knife right nice here. Alright, that will do that. Let me find me a piece of this to eat. Oh yeah, it's alright, y'all. It really is. Even straight up cold like that, it is tasty, at least in my opinion. But everybody don't always agree with me, and that's just fine. All right, let's see. I think we should get the corn boiling first. Well, y'all think? Probably a pretty good idea, huh? That way it can be rehydrating real good. All right, there's that. I'm going to put a slash on this tank real quick with my bushcraft knife. Keeping track. Oh, this is the cross slash. Makes another 5 boils. That'll work. 15 boils so far out of this tank, y'all. It's not too shabby if you ask me. All right, I'm just going to set that right there for a minute. Let me find the corn. Right here it is. Try not to dump any of my good food in the ground. This would be a bad thing. Woo, slice that bag right open. No problems. Will say one thing. the dehydrated vegetables that I didn't add any spices and stuff like that to, they have no flavor to them at all. Very bland. So I'm going to fix that up. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon pepper to this corn. Kind of figured, you know, why not? You know, I like it on everything else. Probably good on that corn too. All right, there's that. Let's see, put a little bit of water in there. Don't take a ton. All right, let's fire him up, y'all. We have ignition. We have flames. We're going to let this boil real quick, and then we're going to get on to the fry. Might as well just hold this little amount of stuff that's in here. It's going to take no time to get kicking. Especially since I'm going to turn it up. Already at a boil almost. That's pretty fast. Of course, like I say, it's just a little bit of water in here. Love me a jet boil. Look at there, full boil already. All right. Let's turn him off. Slap the lid on him real quick to hold all that heat in there while we proceed with the rest of dinner. All right. Where's the fuel? Put a little bit of fuel in this alcohol stove. That should be more than enough. So one thing I don't like about this particular alcohol stove, you pour the fuel on in it and it like disappears. I don't know whether it leaks out into some other part, like a little storage area there on the stove, but I don't really like it. I'm going to have to figure me out some kind of string for this striker, because this stuff will not stay tied. I put slip knots in it. I put hitches in it. Put all kinds of stuff in here, and it will not stay tied. All right, spark it up. Ooh, one strike and done. I do like that. Yeah. We will take it, get out the big pan here. All right, we are ready to rock and roll, y'all. Oh, got to get the spatula set up. Booyah! Spatula ready. All right. Where's the Spam at? Lay the Spam in here. All right. Be sure there's going to be enough room for the fish. Looks like there is. All right. That Spam is done. Gone, I mean. Wipe out my bowl real quick. It says not to make a mess out of my sandwich when it's time. All right. Need to add the bluegill fillets. Yeah. This will do. Never tried this before, y'all. I don't know what it's going to be like. Spam and bluegill. Might eat them separate. I don't know, because there's enough Spam there for a sandwich. And just eat the bluegill fillets by themselves, you know. All right, they are in there. Sling that water out. We got a new paper towel square here. Oh man, I hear some sizzling already. Now I am going to hit both the Spam and the gill with a little bit of this lemon pepper. That should probably be plenty. I should have hit this pan with some of that non-stick spray. But I thought with the Spam, I probably really wouldn't need it, you know. Hope that's right. Evening time is approaching, y'all. Day 22 is just about done. 5 days, 5 nights left. After tonight, that is. So I guess I really should have named this season 28 Nights in the Woods. 27 days, 28 nights, because that's really what it is. Oh man, this is going to be such a good dinner, y'all. I think I will eat that gill by itself. I really do. Make me a small Spam Sammy. It's alright. It will all be right tasty. Surprised I got to eat any gills today. It was a hard catch down there. I'm telling you. I probably put in a total of 6 hours bluegill fishing. Caught 3 little gills. Well, and that one shell cracker, the one that escaped I keep talking about. He should be probably in episode 1 or episode 2, I forget. Trying to see where this pan is the hottest at now. Cannot really tell yet. I'm gonna flip all this gill over a little bit and hit it with some more lemon pepper. All right. Things are looking up around these here parts. Put that down, bust out the lemon pepper again. Gotta go light though. You can always add more spice, but you can't take it off. Okay, well that is going on. We'll get me out a couple pieces of bread here. Good to go in that category now. Gotta be sure that's sealed up, and we all know the why. I have told the story before. Bug infestation. I'll add a little bit of mayo to these here pieces of bread. Oh, I gotta shake it up first. Don't want to forget that. One night a while back when I had a whole bunch of water like squirt out of the bottle, it's like, oh man, that's gross, you know. I want mayo, not water. There's that. Everything is still frying over there all right. So I can knock my stuff off on the ground there. Hopefully this next piece don't hassle me. I need to tend to that frying pan a little bit. There we go. We'll work, leave my garbage on the ground. All right, see what we got going on here. Yeah, Spam is starting to brown up kind of nice like. Even getting some good brown on my fish. I don't want to burn it, but at the same time, I want it done right good. I think we can just about call this dinner done, everyone. About perfect time too, because the sun is going down. It ain't gonna be long, it's gonna be pitch black out here again. Probably temperature gonna drop. Yep. Right, yeah, I think I'm gonna call this done. Think I am. See if I can snuff these flames out this time without burning myself. Probably not is my answer. But we are gonna try. Hey, it worked. All right, before I build the Sammy, I'm gonna bring it over here and show it to y'all. Oh, I dumped a piece of cheese on the ground. I'm gonna tilt it down a little bit here. Ooh, look at that, bluegill fillets and Spam in there. Oh, yes, it is gonna be right tasty, I know for sure. For sure. Wow, I wish y'all could smell that. It smells killer. Oh, that didn't put that out after all. I thought it did. I was wrong. I hate that. I don't know why it can't just go out when you snuff it. Alright, I'm going to set that down right there. I'm going to get my bowl. I'm going to build my Spam Sammy first. And try not to dump my stuff on the ground. Still sizzling. y'all. Another piece of bread on here. Take a bite, then I'm gonna seal him up. You know my routine. Oh wow. So good, y'all. Now in about 5 minutes, and that heat has done its magic and gets the cheese all gooey, ooh, it's gonna be twice as good. All right, let's check this fish out. I don't really have nothing to lay it on. Guess I'm just gonna have to get a little piece out and hold it with my fingers, I guess. Oh yeah, that's the bomb. Daggone. Tell you what, you guys. Woo, he's hot. But look at that. Look at that bluegill fillet. Thick. And it is delicious. I'm gonna tell you what. Woo, look hot though. Daggone. Burning up my mouth here. I'm gonna eat my piece of cheese here, and then I'm gonna take a taste of that corn, and I will let y'all go, and I'm gonna sit here and finish enjoying my dinner. Garbage down there. Pieces of stuff all over my cheese. I guess it'll be all right. I'm gonna eat it. Gone. All right. Take a taste of this corn. See how it came out? I would imagine it came out right fine. It's going to be tasty just like everything else. And if I did overdo it on the food tonight, you know, the amount, I start getting full, it's going to go in the woods or something. I will eat my bluegill first, then my corn. Oh yeah. That is good. One thing I will say about corn though, real quick here, is when you rehydrate corn, the consistency is not the same as it is when it's fresh corn. It changes in a major way. But it's still good, and it's still vegetables, so I'll take it. All right, well, no, I guess that's going to do it. As I said, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of my dinner. And then I'm going to listen to the sounds of the woods, the crickets and the owls and the squirrels and everything, and get prepared for the nighttime. Campfire time tonight, y'all. Got my axe with me too, so I can split up some of these pieces of wood over here. Yep. Finally brought it. Last time I went on a supply run. Should have had it the whole time. And on that note, I will let y'all go, and I will see you later tonight for the red light and some ice cold Little Kings. Can't forget that. All right, bye for now, y'all. All right, what's going on, everyone? Day 22 here in the woods is slowly winding down. It's been a pretty good day. Got to do a lot of good bluegill fishing. I think it's, I want to say about 6 hours of bluegill fishing. Got a lot of it all on video, and it was a hard bite today though. Hard to get the fish in. Got lots of bites, and you know, just wasn't catching them, wasn't hooking them. I don't know whether it's all little guys or what the deal was, but it's the way it goes. Did wind up with 3. as will be seen or has been seen in the videos though. And I will say I do hope you all have enjoyed today's episodes of day 22. I broke it into 3 episodes just because, you know, too much video. Couldn't put it all in one. At least I wouldn't want to, because to me that's just too much time. Well, I guess I would like to say, you know, if you're just happening upon these videos and you have not been following along, this is the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure Season 2 Deep Woods. This is day 22 of 28 in the woods, and all to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. This is my red light video. I do this video, my last video, every night. It's the stoplight. It means it's about done. The rest of the night belongs to Rob. We'll sit around and have me some ice cold beers and relax by the campfire there. Let's see, what all else went on today? Well, I had the breakfast. It was tasty. Oh, and dinner, by the way, you know, those 3 little gills that I caught. Oh man, they was off the chain delicious. And so was that Spam Sammy as well. Worked out good frying them up both in the same pan. I was going to put them both on the same sandwich, bluegills and the Spam, but I changed my mind. I'm trying to think here. Anything else went on? Oh, heard some eagles again. I don't know whether they're back here behind me, you know, even deeper in the woods, or exactly where they was, but you could tell by the way they was screeching. They're definitely eagles. And I heard the coyotes. They was yelping it up tonight, I believe, again on the island. Excuse me there. Oh, I think that is about it for today's events. I would like to say I did enjoy that bass I caught there in episode 1 for today. He was a pretty nice little bass, and pretty fish they are. That's another thing I have said as well that makes it hard for me to eat a bass, is because they're just so beautiful. You know, I mean, bluegills, you know, are also pretty, but I'm a pan fisherman. That's what I go after, is bluegills and crappies and so forth. All right. If you do like this sort of thing, you know, hunting, camping, fishing, canoeing, canoe expeditions, subscribe to the channel there, you know, and be sure to mash that like button if you have liked one of the videos, and share the channel, you know. Also go along and look us up on Facebook, same name, Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure. We're also found on Instagram and Twitter, although not very active on those last 2 there. I would like to do a big shout out to my wife, Linda Ray. Love you and miss you, babe. Only 5 days left, and I'll be on my way home. Big shout out to my family and friends. And I'd also like to do a mad props to Chief William Kramer of the Norwood, Ohio Police Department for his pledge for next year's big expedition from Pittsburgh to New Orleans. 1,981-mile canoe trip, and that is coming. September 1st, 2021, we will launch. I'd also like to do a big shout out to Dave Dieter of Texas for his pledge for next year's big expedition. And last but never least, a ginormous shout out to Little King's Cream Ale, Hudepohl Scholing Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio, for being our first corporate sponsor for next year's big expedition. Let's see. Well, just so everyone knows, this was all created because of Alzheimer's and dementia. If anyone has not figured that out, you know, too many people's memories, their minds and just everything they have ever known is wiped, gone by Alzheimer's and dementia. You know, it's a terrible thing. Rest in peace to my dad and my Uncle Lawrence, both who had Alzheimer's. My Uncle Bernard, who is still with us, thank goodness, he has Alzheimer's. My Aunt Teresa, Alzheimer's. My Aunt Rosemary, Alzheimer's. All those last ones there are still with us, which I'm very thankful for. My Grandpa Jenkins, he passed away, Alzheimer's. My wife's Papa Jack, he had Lewy body dementia. He is gone now. Let's see, my adventure bro, Joey Rager, his parents had their battles with Alzheimer's. And now Joey's wife, Amy, her mom, also has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Every 6 seconds, someone worldwide is diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia. And every 65 seconds, someone in the United States, an American citizen, contracts one of these diseases. And it's the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. All right. Now that I've got the things said that I felt needed to be said, this is the red light video. And anyone who has been following along, they know what that means. That means this is beer time. And I have right here next to me, which most people usually cannot see in this red light. Let's turn it up a little bit. We have an ice cold Little King's Cream Ale right here. And I'm going to hug this beer in memory of my brother Kurt Russell. He liked to hug a beer, which to him that meant chug one. As I've said before, I think he just knocked the H or the C off of the word chug, and he came up with hug. He liked to hug a beer. So anyhow, Joey Rager, if you're out there, pop a top, brother, off a little green bottle and hug a King's like we like to do. And Kurt Russell, this beer hug is for you. All right, everybody, let's make this gone, and then we'll go back to the red light, which is our regularly scheduled programming for this time of night. All right, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Hey, gone. So cold, people. Wow, it gets me every time. Every time I think, oh, you know, that won't happen to me again, but it does. Now we're going back to red light after a couple other little modes here. Here we go, people. Booyah! We are back to red light, end of the night video. And let's see if anything else has went on today that I have forgotten. I don't think so. But as I said earlier, I do hope, you know, you have enjoyed this week's episode and the previous 2 weeks before this, which would have all consisted of day 22 here in the woods. Season 2, Deep Woods, that is. I think that does pretty much cover it for the day. As always, I will think of something else that I wanted to say, you know, and couldn't remember it. Maybe I'd thought of it earlier and wanted to tell y'all, and then I almost always forget it. So maybe, you know, I'll think of it and be able to talk about it tomorrow. So I'm going to sit here by the fire. I do have here next to my side on one of my equipment cases 5 more ice cold Little Kings. Not that I will get all 5 of those drank, but I'm going to give it a good try. And on that note, I'm going to let everybody go. And wherever you are and whatever you may be doing, I hope you're having a good time of it and you're not having too much of a hassle while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. And until tomorrow, everyone have a good night.